Hello, I am back. I have to keep working on my poster, but while I work, I did want to watch this new Saber Spark video. Oh, look, somebody to ban. Jeez, ugh, like literally, I literally just started my stream 35 seconds ago, and already there's a spam bot. What is this world coming to? Anyway. So, Saber Spark just came out with a video and I want to watch it. So, I'm gonna like play it on the stream while I work. Because this is something that I noticed. While I work on my K-pop Demon Hunter poster, you guys know that I like play the K-pop Demon Hunter like lo-fi music in the background because obviously I can't play, the actual soundtrack because of copyright stuff. Um and lately whenever I search YouTube for K-pop Demon Hunter music, I immediately get a lot of these weird freaking videos. Like really creepy AI generated fetishy stuff. Like yesterday, I noticed a video with like Rumi, like she ate like a worm or something, and then she blew up and became like super morbidly obese. And then she ate Genu, and then he had to go into her intestines and like kill the worm. It was like, what the hell? What the hell? This is literally like Elsa Gate 2.0 weird creepy, disgusting stuff. Uh, so now I see that Saberspark has made a video about this particular topic, so I'm gonna play it while I work. I have to do the shading and the highlights on Derpy and Sussy, and then I got to work on the Saja boys. I'm hoping to get the K-pop Demon Hunter poster completely done tonight, so that tomorrow I can, print it out and work on my actual display and restocking prints and making sure everything is ready to go for Friday morning when I go to set up at Saratoga Comic Con. So, without any further ado, let's see what Saber Spark has to say about all this creepy, uncanny valley AI slop. And it is slop. Oh my god. Disgusting. All right, here we go.
Oh no!
The future of YouTube is looking very bad. Let me tell you why. Remember ElsaGate?
Like
that weird trend during the mid-2010s where a bunch of kid-targeted YouTube channels featured fictional characters like Spider-Man and Elsa doing god-awful things? Well, it's back, but it's a million times worse than before. I didn't think that was possible. But with the arrival of generative AI, it has come back with a vengeance. Instead of Elsa, though, it's Rumi and the other girls from K-pop Demon Hunters doing extremely uncomfortable and questionable things. I cannot stress how bad this is. This is a horrifying precedent, and you should be extremely concerned. I've been on YouTube since 2007, and I've seen the passage of many changes and trends. Reply girls, malicious pranksters, abusive family vlogs, ElsaGate, content farms. But none of them, and I mean none of them, have scared me the way that generative AI has. This kind of content is skyrocketing on YouTube, especially on YouTube Shorts. A lot of creators have noticed as of late that
you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he's literally showing all these YouTube shorts. This is exactly what I see every time I search for K-pop Demon Hunters. Like I'm literally just looking to get the lo-fi music to play in the background of my stream, and it's just all of this. Like, oh, it's so bad. Like, just endless fat fetish roomy. I'm like, what is going on? I never understood that too about like the Elsa Gate. Like, obviously, the people making this are degenerates, and I think they're like targeting children because, this is obviously stuff that is geared towards children, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's like they're making corrupted adult like content under the guise of being children's content. But what I don't get is the why behind it. Like, why? Is it because they want to corrupt children? Is it because, they're a bunch of pedos? Like, what? What would compel somebody to generate this kind of content? And again, I saw like a lot of creepy stuff. Like, it has like all the fetishes, like inflation and pregnancy and oh my god, just creepy, gross, like deviant art kind of stuff. I just don't understand it. Like, and the fact that YouTube doesn't do anything about it, like this stuff is just all over the place now. Just, ugh. I notice now I see more AI crap on my YouTube feed than I see stuff made by like real people. And also, what's been bothering me lately is I've been seeing videos, especially on like Instagram, where I thought it was real, but then I read the comments and people are like, "Oh, this is AI." And like it's getting that good that it's getting really hard to tell. Like usually I can tell if it's AI, but lately it's getting a lot harder. Like the videos that tricked me was a bunch of videos of like veterans coming home from war and their dogs, like the family dogs was like excited to see them and the dogs was running up to them and like loving on their owner and everything. Like, "Oh my god, you're back. I remember you." Like cuz I've seen real videos of stuff like that before. So like I didn't think it was fake. Like it didn't cross my mind that it wasn't real. It's like, oh, look, it's a compilation of dogs that are excited to see their owners who came home from, service or whatever, military service. Nope, fake AI slop. And also, there's like this YouTube channel I watch. It's like YouTube Shorts. It's called Daily Dose of Cats. And obviously, I love cats. Who doesn't? And now I notice that the daily dose of cats is including mixed in with real cat videos, AI cat videos. And some of them again are really getting hard to tell apart. And maybe, whoever it is that makes the videos doesn't realize that they're using AI clips, like maybe they were duped into it. Cause it's so deceptive. And it's just ever since the Sora 2 came out, like, YouTube is just complete, not even just YouTube, Facebook, everything is utterly flooded with these videos. And some of them are so good. Like I saw one on Instagram the other day, and it was like Genu and Baby, the two Saja boys. And I thought like it was like the voice actors because I don't really know what the voice actors look like, but I thought it was actually the voice actors just dressed up like the characters just commenting on the movie, and I didn't know it was AI until like the end, and I noticed like their voices sounded a little odd. So that was like my clue. I was like, "Oh my god, I got fooled again." Oh, it's pretty bad. Like it's starting to get to the point where I'm having a hard time telling, if a video is AI or not. My God, there's so many, like three of these spam bots today. Bye-bye. Jeez Louise. Oh, I just ban. I know nobody's watching the stream right now, but that's okay. I am just talking to myself anyway. I didn't really announce that I was going live again anyway, so no biggie. But yeah, I'm getting, look at this, 3 freaking spam bots. But yeah. Oh. Oh my God, Mike just told me coming up in this video at 13 minutes 50 seconds, people use AI to talk to dead relatives. And then reminds me of a court case where family AI generated the victim to give a message to his killer. I saw that. That was so creepy. Like, I don't think that should be admissible to court because it's like, it's not real. Like, showing the judge, the victim's testimony, but it's AI generated. Like, what would the victim say to their murderer? Like, you can't use that in a court of law. The guy is dead. You don't know what he would say to his murderer. Like, this AI is going too far. Just saying. Oh my God, another one. What is going on with these guys? Yikes. Oh my God, dude. I literally just banned 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5. I banned 5 spam bots. And I've only been streaming for 12 minutes. What is going on? Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, it was 4, not 5. But anyway, this is just terrible. Well, anyway, let's continue.
That their views have been dropping off. It's almost like a new technology was introduced that makes it easy to steal and generate content with the press of a button. And they can now overwhelm the platform with low effort garbage. And these videos get millions of views. And they take no time or effort to create. Again, kid content is getting hit the hardest. Children don't have any discernment or palate when it comes to watching things. Hell, I've been a kid before. I would know. But this new wave of AI garbage is overwhelming the system. And YouTube seems totally fine with it. Welcome back, ElsaGate. I guess you're no longer an issue anymore. It seems that the entire internet as a whole has fallen prey to cheap AI slop that is dominating platforms and running creators out of business. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, it's everywhere. Thanks to Sora and all of these other generative AI programs, it has essentially mobilized millions of people to steal, generate, and pump out content. And guess what? When it comes to most algorithms, output is one of the most important factors. So for all of us genuine creators who are trying to create the old-fashioned way, the odds are stacked against us. Hell, our own data is being stolen with the intention of running us out of business by a bunch of AI bros. Pandora's box has been opened, and I fear for the future of the creator-driven ecosystem on YouTube and the internet as a whole. If anything, big corporations are on board with this future. Hell, Disney just recently announced that they'll be incorporating AI to generate short-form content for their customers. Thanks a lot for bending the knee, Disney.
Disney, shame on you. The fact that Disney is openly like, yeah, we're going to use AI. Oh my God. Actually, I just watched a video today about like a guy who works for Disney and he like is at a, convention selling AI art. I'm like, absolutely shameful. Like, you're a professional artist. How? Why? Why would you sell AI art? I've been seeing this happen a lot, like with real artists that know how to draw that are like starting to just use AI and then sell it and say they drew it. And I'm like, that's shameful. I mean, I get it for like people who don't know how to draw and they're like, oh, finally, I can be an artist too. Which, by the way, AI art isn't real art. I'm sorry. Like, if you didn't put, any actual effort into creating something, I don't care if you think you're a prompt writing master. You didn't draw it, okay? You don't know anything about drawing, perspective, anatomy, line weight, color theory. Like, there is so much that goes into creating art. Years of education and learning and practice and skill development. I don't care if you write a prompt in an AI generator. You're not an artist if you just write stuff and then have the AI fart it out for you. And this is coming from someone who actually is an artist. I've been drawing my entire life. I went to college, I took a lot of classes. I've been studying art like my whole life has been developing this skill. So, when somebody comes along and slops out some AI crap and then suddenly is like, "Yeah, I'm an artist too." Like, obviously I'm going to have something to say about it. Oh my God. We live in a bad timeline. Like, how did this happen? I just I don't know. I really don't. I never saw this coming. I always imagined that, you know, in the future robots would take away all of our menial jobs, menial labor jobs that nobody likes to do, like, flipping burgers. And I was like, all right, they're going to invent Flippy. It's going to flip the burgers. We don't have to have, people flipping burgers anymore. It'll, free us up, right? To pursue, art, writing, music, creative pursuits, take away all the menial, hard labor, dirty jobs that nobody really wants to do. But no, instead, AI took all of our creative pursuits. It took all of our writing, our art, our music, and now videos and animation. Literally everything. It's stolen it all. And and people are actually losing their jobs. Like, there are companies that are literally firing people to replace them with AI, and it's just horrendous. Like, our world and our society is not made for this. Like, if everybody in every job everywhere gets replaced with AI, then humanity literally just has no purpose anymore. Like, how are we supposed to earn money to pay for, rent and food and survival if we can't get a job because we've been replaced by AI? That's just awful. I'm honestly just shocked that this is the timeline that we're living in. Like, these corporations are so short-sighted. They're like, "Yeah, we're going to save billions of dollars. We fire everybody and have the AI do it." But guess what? If you fire everybody, nobody has jobs, nobody has money, nobody's going to buy your slop. And then your business is going to fail. Like, it's so short-sighted. Like, they're not looking at the long-term consequences of all of this. And there's going to be some serious consequences. Like, I've already seen so many videos about all these people who just got like laid off for AI. and it's just horrible. And I've even noticed when I go into the stores, like holiday decorations that are definitely AI generated. And that horrifies me because I used to have dreams of doing like licensable holiday art to go on to decorations in the stores. And, seeing that these stores are now using AI means that some artists that depended on getting their artwork licensed for products is now out of a job. Like, the only reason I still have a job is because there's still people who want to commission me, thank God. But I do know that there's a lot of people who can't afford to commission artists and they just opt to generate their stuff with AI. And it's not good. Like, I get it, it's convenient, it's easy, but yeah, artists are getting screwed. Majorly screwed. Anyway, let's continue.
What a total betrayal of your legacy and an insult to the animation industry. Personally, I think the creator ecosystem could collapse unless something is done. If not, then get used to seeing soulless slop for the rest of your lives. And you can kiss your own dreams of being an online creator goodbye. This situation is so much worse than most people realize, and you're about to find out.
You cheated! I saw you! You deliberately interfered with my lane! Get your hands off me!
But before we get into the rest of this video and how bad things truly are, a quick shout out to this video sponsor who pays our team, Helix Sleep, our long.
Bleh, I don't like the sponsorships. Bleh. Let's see, where does it get back to? Here. Y'all want to buy a bed? Okay, here we go.
Sponsoring this video. And now, back to the video. Now, it's no secret that I hate generative AI, and I've been railing against it for over a year or so now. It looks soulless, uncanny, and cheap, but it's been advancing. And like I said before, most corporations seem totally on board with this future. They have dollar signs in their eyes and view AI as the next big gold rush that they need to capitalize on. And many denizens of the internet feel the same way. We saw the first wave of AI garbage, and it was laughable. I mean, it still is, but the early stuff was really bad. Unfortunately, we all saw this coming, but the technology has improved, and now people are much more willing to watch AI-generated content and also use it to make their own garbage. Remember those Pixar posters? Yeah, those ones. Well, now they're videos. And I constantly see people generating AI slop that obviously steals from Disney and Pixar characters to generate their own characters. And Sora was a devastating blow in that regard. Also, I've seen really convincing AI-generated videos of South Park videos from Sora. Again, they lack soul and artistic merit and intent, but strictly as internet slop goes, people are eating it up. It got so bad that even South Park weighed in on how bad things have gotten.
All right, little girl, you say the boys just used you, is that right?
That's right. They made me do things I would normally never do.
I've seen YouTube channels exclusively use ChatGPT to write their scripts. I've seen YouTube channels where the creators no longer record and just use AI for their voice lines. They've gotten really lazy and just want to push content because they know that pushing out content is more favored than making good videos. And that is sickening to me. Also, AI is rampant when it comes to advertising. Hell, I've even had my own likeness stolen to promote some garbage mobile game. That's very violating.
Today, I'd like to introduce you to an epic, dark fantasy mobile game, Athena Blood Twin.
And of course, that leads us to Roomygate, and how kids' content is where it's getting hit the hardest. Stupid cat videos, dumb baby videos.
Oh my god, they call it Roomygate! Oh, Elsa Gate is now Roomygate. Oh no. I tell you guys, like, we are living in the worst possible timeline. Just unbelievable. Oh, help us. Help us all.
Character transformation videos, Roblox videos. It's all been impacted by AI. And now we have the return of Elsagate. Poor Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters can be seen all over YouTube being pregnant or a mermaid. And she typically has a little kid version of herself. And there's also lots of borderline abusive stuff. And even worse, fetish content.
I was a ghost, I was alone.
Now, it was that fetish content that really became the bad press that made YouTube jump into action back in the day and do something about Elsagate. And you know what? They initially did a pretty good job cleaning up, but the trend never officially died off. Like a dormant cancer, it waited. And with the arrival of generative AI, it has once again exploded in popularity. This is mainly because Elsagate channels were essentially content farms, and generative AI excels at creating content. It is infuriating that YouTube is not doing a damn thing about this. They stepped in with Elsagate, but we haven't heard a peep from them in regards to this new wave of garbage that is far worse and much more threatening. At least with Elsagate, there was still a threshold that needed to be met with low-effort animation from actual humans. Yes, it was terrible, but it still took more effort to create that. But with AI, that is no longer the case. Now anyone can just generate a video on Sora and upload it to YouTube in order to make a quick buck. I see videos all over the platform with people being like, I made this much money by using AI. I grew this channel and got big numbers by using AI. It's a horrible trend of launching faceless YouTube channels that only care about making passive income by utilizing Sora and other AI programs. Again, YouTube Shorts are unbelievably screwed on this front. That format of content is tailor-made for AI. There are so many AI channels that max out their daily uploads and just dump AI-generated shorts with the hope that
What? Wait, YouTube actually has a daily upload limit? I had no idea. So people are generating so much AI crap that they're hitting the daily upload limit on YouTube. Oh, you would think that, somebody at YouTube is moderating somehow, that like any account that is maxing out their uploads every day, maybe you should like look at that, like see what it is they're posting. And if they see this Roomygate stuff, surely they would do something about that because they put a kibosh on Elsagate. Like this is like really disturbing content. I don't know. We're gonna have a real uphill battle. Like I swear, like my YouTube is just flooded with this crap. All I want to do is find some K-pop Demon Hunter music. I do not want to see all this nasty, fetishy, roomy, obese, eating worms, pregnant, like, no. Ugh.
one of them will go viral and make them thousands of dollars. And there's no way actual creators can compete against this output. It's not humanly possible. And these AI bros know it. And in case it needs to be said, they don't care about art or quality. They don't care about making something of substance. They don't care about their craft. They only care about big numbers, popularity, and money. And they will steal and run other channels out of business in pursuit of their goals. Long-form content is still a bastion that is primarily creator-driven. At the moment, you just can't generate a thoughtful video essay with the press of a button. But I'm genuinely concerned that might be on the chopping block next. Earlier this year, we saw a South Park YouTuber by the name of Sarek Artman and how he got outed for using AI to create his videos. His video output was suspiciously high to the point where it was kind of impossible unless you had a really big team behind you. And lo and behold, Sarek was using AI to generate these videos. Yo, shout out to Blooms for investigating and breaking the story. Now, I bring this up because if Sarek can do this, then I imagine many others can do the same at this very point. And with advancing AI technology, it's only going to get much, much worse. I dread the day where I will see a video featuring my character reviewing a movie I've never seen, speaking words that I've never spoken. It's horrifying, downright dystopian. I've already heard my voice being stolen before. And I genuinely think it's only a matter of time until I see my likeness completely ripped off as a video essay or review. And it's not just YouTube that's suffering. Spotify has seen a massive rise in AI-generated music, but the company seems indifferent to it. Coke has used AI once again to generate their Christmas commercial, and even faked a behind-the-scenes video in order to convince people that there was a legit production. Disney just announced that they're going to allow their users to use AI to make short-form videos. And will any of the artists or animators who created the original properties see a penny in royalties from these AI-generated creations? Nope, not a cent. It is rampant theft and plagiarism. And it honestly should be sued into oblivion. And it gets even worse. There have been reports of generative AI being used to talk to dead relatives.
Oh, Charlie! Oh, congratulations!
She says that he's been kicking a lot, though. Like, a little too much.
Tell her to put her hand on her tummy and hum to him. You loved that.
You would have loved this moment.
You can call anytime.
That is nightmarish, like something from Black Mirror. What an absolute abomination towards humanity. And just this morning, I read something about a church using an AI-generated Jesus for churchgoers to talk to and confess to. That is disgusting. How is that not sacrilegious? Also, misinformation has grown so much worse. While researching my King of the Hill video, I would type into Google to verify resources, but Google's AI was making stuff up. I was trying to find an episode only to see a fake synopsis instead. How is that allowed? How can that be presented so objectively? It is eroding reality and verified resources. And of course, plagiarism is off the charts. I have a friend who is a teacher, and he told me how often he has to deal with students who just phone in their assignments with ChatGPT. Folks, if you don't use your mind and actually exercise it by working on your projects, then you will become stupid and super dependent on AI to wipe your ass. But the most diabolical development is generative AI being used for non-consensual intimate imagery and CSAM. There have already been multiple police busts in the effort of bringing these monsters to justice. But considering how widespread generative AI is, I don't even want to think about how truly devastating this problem actually is. That it's probably far worse than we can possibly imagine. And the icing on the shit cake? Data centers. Data centers, the stuff that generates this AI garbage, take quite the toll on the environment. Millions of liters of water are needed to run these facilities. And let's just say that the Earth is not in the best place right now when it comes to being reckless with our fresh water supply. Again, it is interesting. When NFTs first arrived, a lot of the language used by these grifters sounded a whole lot like the same people pushing generative AI. It's almost like it's the exact same people, and they've just been pushing a new scheme. That they want to be the titans of this perceived gold rush and are willing to trample anyone in the process to become popular and get paid. These kinds of people talk a big game about artists fearing progress, but what about ethics? How about respecting the human condition? How about preserving society so it doesn't collapse due to theft, misinformation, and propaganda? is nothing sacred. And many of these AI bros don't understand how difficult it is to create good art. It requires education, experience, persistence. It is a process that is earned and not just handed to you. It is deeply insulting to artists everywhere to have their work stolen, undermined, misunderstood, and then weaponized against them in an effort to replace them. The irony will be palpable if AI reaches a point of replacing the AI bros who champion it. Wouldn't that be rich? Though at that point, humanity might just be on the way out via Skynet or the Matrix.
Hand over your flesh, and a new world awaits you. We demand it.
But despite all the doom and gloom, there is hope. As I live and breathe, my boomer father brought up a video clip that he saw and said he didn't believe it. He said, "I don't know, I think it was that stupid AI stuff." And that surprised me. Is there an actual chance that AI might make people grow a higher degree of discernment? Maybe. But it also might flip reality on its head. And all of information can no longer be trusted. And that's a bad thing. It's like we'll need a mark of approval that says this was made by human hands, not AI. Which, hey, we're already kind of seeing at the end of some movie credits. Next, and I've said this before, but generative AI is a race to the bottom. Hell, a lot of these AI images have that yellow tint because they cannibalize their own AI-generated pictures. A lot of the people using generative AI don't understand what makes something feel or look good. It's just skinwalker behavior, trying to imitate actual art made by talented people. That these creations still fall into the uncanny valley. Maybe this race to the bottom might actually create a counterculture where people are sick of AI slop. That's why I have a lot of faith in the indie animation movement right now. That it's honestly a very encouraging step in the right direction, and as a positive point when it comes to YouTube as a platform. Also, we have some incredible creators out there fighting the good fight. Despite the rise of AI garbage, Bluey is still king of kids' entertainment. And K-pop Demon Hunters made a huge splash on the scene too. The Gen Alpha kids in my family loved K-pop Demon Hunters, to the point where they put down their phones and watched the movie. That is a testament right there. It just goes to show that talented artists can still overcome these odds, because they actually have a story to tell and understand how to convey their message to the audience in a meaningful way. As far as legality goes, I don't see the current American administration lifting a finger to change anything. Maybe some senators or something, but even then, I'm very doubtful politicians will do anything unless their own wallets are on the line. That being said, Morgan Freeman is taking legal action against generative AI using his voice. Hey, good. Maybe the first of many lawsuits. I think that's honestly one of the most likely ways we'll see meaningful change. A landmark class action lawsuit from celebrities who want to protect their creations and likeness from being used by AI. Big pockets versus big pockets. And apparently, Germany is dropping the hammer on AI, so hopefully that'll create some legal precedent. Now, there is the question of an AI bubble, to which I say, maybe. Lord knows these multi-billion-dollar companies are throwing money into the AI market. But unlike NFTs, there's an actual function behind AI versus a speculative monkey picture. And to be fair, AI is way too big of a blanket statement, as it takes many forms. Personally, I hate generative AI, the kind that seeks to replace artists and steals from them. But the AI being used in the medical field is a different story, according to sources. AI is being used to parse data from examinations in order to zero in on a specific reason why a person is sick. That is fine with me. Hell, even in the animation industry, AI can be utilized to assist artists. That was the case in Spider-Verse with helping to speed up the animation process. But it was not generative AI. That is a big difference.
And the effects team would recreate those in 3D space with those rules of head angle to camera, and then let the machine learning program try and guess where those drawings would go, and a person would correct it every time it was wrong, making it therefore another rule. And little by little, we're teaching the computer to make drawings that we find redundant.
Overall, I am extremely concerned for the future of YouTube and the internet as a whole. But it's not a lost cause. I don't see AI going anywhere. But it does need to be regulated at the very least. If not, it will be pure anarchy. And the creator ecosystem will be worse off for it. That being said, there has been quite the pushback against generative AI, and many people have expressed their desire to support actual creators who put effort into their work. My advice? Keep being the best you can possibly be in the entirety of existence. There will only ever be one you. So use that to your advantage. Yes, generative AI will try to steal what rightfully belongs to us. But AI does not understand what goes into the creation process. It can imitate and replicate, but it cannot truly create. That honor belongs to the human race. So keep supporting real creators. Avoid using and supporting generative AI. And if we do get the chance to vote against generative AI, then speak up and take action. The next few years will be tough, but we've seen some pushback take root, and hopefully that will create some meaningful change. If not, then we'll have to go the path of Dune and get rid of the thinking machines, unless we want them to get rid of us.
Preach. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, that was well said. Well, here we are, folks. Generative AI replacing humanity. But hopefully, like he said, there's still people who want to fight back, because well, let's face it, I spent my entire life developing this skill, and I do not want to lose my job and not have a way to support myself because I'm being replaced by AI. That's just terrible. Worst case scenario right there. And I've already had that fear that that's going to happen like when 2023 rolled around and you know, generative AI, like the art stuff came out. I was like, "Oh no, I am screwed." Like people are not going to commission me anymore because they can literally generate like thousands of pictures in 5 seconds that are like League of Legends quality. Like how can I possibly compete with that? I mean, God, I've been working on this K-pop Demon Hunters poster for like 28 hours altogether from start to, where I'm currently at. Like I have been working on this poster for weeks on and off. AI could have done this in 5 seconds. You just type in make a K-pop Demon Hunter poster and tell them how you want it. Boom. Now, is it going to get the details accurate? No. Like especially this poster that I'm doing where you have all the characters in it all at once, like there's no way. AI is going to mess up. It's going to mess up, the details of the outfits. It's going to mix up the character's hair, the colors of the hair. So, right now, where AI is at, artists are still ahead because we can do consistency and accuracy, whereas AI can't. Especially with consistency. Like, if you try to tell AI to generate a character multiple times in different poses, it's going to change stuff every single time. It's never going to get the details accurate. So, if you want to do like a character sheet or a turnaround, you're probably better off hiring an actual artist and not using AI, unless you don't care about your character being wonky and inaccurate. But you do you. But yeah, it's definitely a weird time that we're living in right now. And I don't know what the future holds. All I can say is that I am going to continue doing art. It's what I do. It's what I've always done. It's what I'm good at. It's what I was put here on this earth to do. And hopefully, there will be people who enjoy it and appreciate it and want it. And maybe because of AI, real artists will be even more valued than they were before. Because now people are, going to start to see, like, how amazing it is that humans create stuff. And, they'll start to appreciate like the work and the effort and the years of learning and developing skill that went into all of this. Because I mean, right now while I'm streaming, like you guys see me doing stuff on this picture, and little by little, hour by hour, the picture's slowly coming out. But like you didn't see all the years of toil and trouble and work and college classes and lessons and study and practice and learning and, making mistakes and triumphs. You didn't see everything that went into this to get me here where I can actually make a poster like this. You know, that is the human experience. Like, that is real and awesome. And that's what makes my art have value. Because it's like I'm literally pouring my lifetime of hard work and learning and effort into every single thing that I do. AI is just a soulless machine that literally is trained on stolen artwork from other people like me who spent their lives working hard and developing a skill. We did not consent to having our art stolen to train these AI models. And, unfortunately, people don't really care too much about that. Like, there's been a lot of conversation about the ethics of AI, and people have just gotten to the point where it's like, oh, well, so. But again, I'm hoping that with all of this that's happening now, that people are going to start to value real artists, musicians, writers, videographers, if that's what they call them, content creators. I hope people are going to value creators more, you know, because honest to God, right now, the whole internet is completely overrun with AI. Every time I go on to Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, it's just AI everywhere. It's unbelievable how flooded everything is. So, anyway, that was a really good video from Saber Spark. I will post the link to the video here, so give it a thumbs up, give it a like, support Saber Spark, who is a real, honest to God creator. He makes really good videos. I've been watching Saber Spark for a very long time, so. Yep. And I tried to like make commentary throughout the video, so I'm not just like wholesale just watching it on my stream. There it is. I'm posting it right here. All right. So hope you guys enjoy that. And I will put on the music and continue working. Right now I'm doing the color holds for Derpy, Sussy, and the plant pot, because that's the last thing I gotta do for them, and then they're done, because I already did the color flats, the shading, and the highlights. So it's getting there, guys. Getting there. And after I finish them, I might adjust their size, because like I'm kind of moving them around, seeing how things look. And I almost feel like I should shrink Derpy and Sussy in the flower pot a little more to make them fit in this space a bit more. But, like I'm definitely going to be playing around with it because I really want this poster to look good and have a nice composition, and I wanted to have all these different elements in it. So, yeah, we're going to be adjusting, fussing around with it and see how it comes out. But we're getting there. We're getting very, very close to the finish line with this because I have spent so many hours and days working on this, and it has to be done by no later than tomorrow because Friday I have to set up my table at Saratoga Comic Con. So yeah, we're at a time pretty much. We got tonight and we got tomorrow. And I'm hoping I could finish this tonight so tomorrow I can do all my printing and all my table layout stuff. So anyway, without further ado, I am gonna stop yapping and I'm gonna get back to work. Thank you guys for listening and enjoy the K-pop Demon Hunter lo-fi music. you.